everybody. It's so good to be back. So good to see you all. How has your Saturdays been? Where's my buttons? There we are. Hey everybody. Oh my gosh. Y'all came breaking down the door. Thank you. So Moons, you won. But I mean, it was a photo finish. We've got Sunny, we've got Val, we've got Jane, all coming in second. Now, how do 3 people get second? I don't know math. This has been established. But it is a fact, a scientific fact, that all 3 of you got second. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. So yeah, Val, congratulations on a 5-stream streak. Thank you, my friend. I've been working really hard to try to maintain streaks lately, and it's not easy if you're a busy human like we all are. So it really does mean so much. Thank you. And that does sound wonderful. Just curling up and watching Kitchen Nightmares. Sounds perfect. And Jane, you get the whole place to yourself. You get to have takeout and a movie. Like taking yourself out on a little date. That's how I look at it. It's some really great self-care. I don't know, what kind of takeout did you get? When I order takeout, I usually go for Panda Express. That's a big one. That's a big temptation for me. But I also really, I like ordering in a large pizza from Pizza Hut. Stuffed crust, throw pepperonis and black olives and mushrooms on that bad boy. I can destroy it. Domino's has a great chocolate chip cookie pie that's just one giant cookie the size of my head. Not gonna lie, sometimes that's the reason I order Domino's. It's been a long week, so you deserved a little treat? Hell yeah. Taking care of yourself, celebrating the fact that you got through a long week. I had a very long week as well, and I appreciate y'all for understanding that I couldn't be here on Thursday, but I really want to finish Coffee Talk. There's so much drama, there's so much mystery happening, and we're in the final 3 days. So, we'll see what happens. I'm excited. By cheating, I mean, what? You heard nothing. You did some yoga earlier because you've had a long week. That is a great way to take care of yourself. Doing yoga is a great way to ground your body in the present. Get those like feel-good endorphins. And for me, when I feel like I've stretched out all of my muscles consciously, I carry myself differently. Have I done that today? No. But great. You're a 32-day streak with another friend. That's crazy. Crazy. I don't think I've been able to make a streak happen like that. But I do aspire to it. For sure. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. I love me. I do love me some homophobic chicken. I do. I don't buy it very often, but it is kind of the best chicken sando you can ask for. It really is. You could make pizza and garlic bread, but you're too lazy. Yeah, I'm too lazy for that. After stream, I am microwaving some a TV dinner of paneer tikka masala and calling it a day. Keeping it so simple. Right, Sonny? Panda Express. Beijing beef, orange chicken with chow mein. That's my go-to. And I can destroy the whole thing plus some cream cheese wontons to throw right in there. You could slam a whole pizza, Val? You forced your boyfriend to do it with you because he's been a mega sassy pant. Well, put him in his place. He may be a sassy pants, but you're wearing the pants. Jokes. Yo, Spence, how's it going, my friend? Ooh, Xenotilt? Hostile pinball action. I gotta go watch that VOD, Spence. Y'all go draw Spence a follow if you don't already. Grab my tea. How was your hostile pinball action, Spence? Sending you a big hug. By the way, I was thinking of you today. I just started my own crochet blanket. I realized I needed more practice to get this fox made and try to recover from the horror that is Pillfox. If y'all didn't see the end of the last crochet stream, which I did have to pull down for just a little bit. I have to edit a couple things out, but it'll be on YouTube. I failed so hard on the last stream for crochet, and that's not why I took it down. It was just a couple of accidental doxing things that I had dropped. I'm not used to having a camera going. But my fox is like twice the length it should be. Stitches are so tight. They're so tight. And I didn't realize how much I was like yanking on that yarn and like really going at it. But I'm gonna leave it as is. And we're gonna finish it on stream. I'm just hopeful the lower body's gonna end up a little better and he'll just have a cone head. It's fine. I can handle a cone head fox. Chick-fil-A is great after surgery. Hell yeah. Chick-fil-A is great anytime. Any day of the week. Sequel to Demon's Tilt, one of the best pinball games of all time. I'm putting that in a Google search window browser tab, and I'm gonna look at that later. Do you know how much I love pinball? So good. Ooh. Whoever your friend is who recommended you start with that is a focker. They're a foxer. No, I'm enjoying the fact that like this thing taught me how. Oh my gosh. Wisp. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for the sub. 25 months. You're insane. Insane in the membrane. Thank you. Sending you a giant hug. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you're getting all the rest and all the self-care. But yeah, I agree, Spence. I absolutely started with a harder thing. Though there's a couple things that make it good for beginners. The yarn type, I noticed, is really easily workable compared to the other yarn that I had. And the instructions were super clear. And I'm glad I started with that, but I definitely needed to step away and get some practice. So I went out to Michael's yesterday and bought like, what was it? 600 yards of yellow, navy blue, and red, all very deep saturated versions of those colors. And I've planned out how many rows are going to be each color. And I got like 15 rows in last night. So I started it last night. But I had to frog it all and start over because it was turning into a triangle. But I've learned how to make better stitches and all of that, but it's really, really peaceful and relaxing. Sure. 1/4 century sub. Exactly. I appreciate it. It's pretty restful so far. Good. You deserve it. You definitely deserve it. You're excited to see the fox come together afterwards? Me too. I'm very interested. Some would say intrigued on how it's going to come out. If it even is going to look like a fox, we'll see. They do. Michael's has such a vast yarning section. I was looking along the back wall and was like, I'm not seeing any yarn that I like. I've never really gone through the yarn section with any real knowledge, right? Or intent. I just look at yarn sometimes and go, oh, that's cute. I was just like, man, there's not much here. And then I turn around and there's an entire aisle on both sides, just floor to ceiling yarn. I squealed. I absolutely squealed. But I ended up getting lots of yarn. I didn't realize how expensive yarn is. Woof. But it's an investment. It'll be worth it. Whatever happens, you must post a pic of the complete fox in Discord when you're done. You better believe it. You better believe it. Now that I've got a better idea of how stitches work, the different kinds of stitches, how to do better with my tension, that was a big one. Tension is still a struggle, but I'm finding my own rhythm with it. I think I'm going to be able to bring the piece back to a place of sanity. We'll see. Because right now it is disheveled and I lost my first stitch of the round with my marker. It was just a mess. But I feel confident we can finish that bad boy. Ooh, pizza and salad for Din Din. Sounds so good. Growing up, we had like a pizza buffet. A couple of different pizza buffets, but I haven't been to one as an adult in decades. But going up and pizza and salad and all the other goodies, throwing it on your plate, eating as much as you want. So tasty. But I hope y'all have a hot bevy. Well, it's really warm here in LA today. But I still have myself a nice hot green tea because we've got the finale of Coffee Talk today. And it's gonna happen. So I do have to finish stream by like 7-ish my time. So that's like 3.5 hours. I think we can finish the game in that time. We got 3 days left. So we'll see. The time to beat on games like this don't really take into account dramatic reading of it, right? It's more like just reading on your own as you go through. So the playtime on this has ballooned compared to the norm, but I've been so on board with the journey. I think I like this game better than the first one. There's just, because we've already met the characters, we've got their stories, their development, we get to have this external mystery that is really fun. Oh, you believe in me and my crochet journey? Thank you, Sunny. Thank you. I was also thinking of you today. I was wondering, what color is your blanket that you're making? Right now, my color of yellow made me think of you. I was like, this is a very sunny yellow. It's like it's like a darker yellow. For some reason, I feel like that's one of your colors. Like right now in chat, you're appearing as like a very deep saturated yellowish color, yellowish orange. Mustard. That's a great way to put it. Mustard. Yeah, like a gray poupon. I love the new cheer emote. You killed it, Sunny. You absolutely killed it. Like the animation of it is very smooth. How many frames is that one? Pardon me, sir, but would you happen to have any Grey Poupon? Us olds in the chat will get this. I don't know how long those commercials ran, and if the younger tykes in chat will understand. But those commercials were iconic. It's just 6? Really? Great job. It looks very smooth, especially for only being 6 frames. Why, yes, of course. I do love a good mustard. Do love a good mustard. Right. Shall we dive in, y'all? Oh, before we dive in, I wanna throw out a reminder really quick. I know I've been posting in the Discord, but on Monday we are having a special stream that is going to be sponsored by, not sponsored as in I'm getting paid, but it's in collaboration with Queerty Gamers and Clumsy Bear Studio for the release of Clumsy Bear's game Hungry Horrors. And they're gifting us 2 copies of the game that I can give out to y'all. But it's a really cute pixel art card battler roguelite without fighting, feeding, and cooking instead of fighting. I think y'all will really enjoy it. But they hit early access on Monday, and so we're going to be celebrating. And that's going to start at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. No, you're not going to be there, Wisp. Ugh, makes me sad. I've been prescribed very specific requirements for the stream, right? So I have to start at a specific time. I have to go for a certain amount of time. It has to be on that date. Yeah, so it's unfortunately, we're gonna miss you so much. You'll be there in spirit. We'll have you in our hearts during the party. All right. Let's dive in, shall we? Yo, other guy, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Whoa, stream is not ending. What? Stream is just getting started. Life isn't going to revolve around your job specifically. Yeah, same. Very much same. And working nights, that can make it really difficult for some things, I understand. I've done those like night shift jobs that take a different kind of like toll than a normal like day job. Good on you. We're here to chill. Wait. So true. Yeah, stream's done. Everybody pack it in. Go home. We're done. All right. Let's see what we got. There we are. New profile, but speed run. I wonder what a speed run of this game would look like. And do people speed run visual novels? I'm curious. All right, so we have the Evening Whispers, Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Oh, so good. What Generation Z really wants? An independent survey. Looks like I should have given the lost items to the intended recipients right away. I know, I totally made a mistake on the last stream and I forgot to give Gala the invite to Bailey's and Lua's wedding. And we're gonna have the reception at the coffee shop. And I just hope that doesn't create an awkward situation, but I'm convinced it will. Hi, Azaril. Goodbye, Azaril. I do love that we now have the ability to show the Pokemans on the screen. It's helping me understand Pokemon better because there's so many of them. I don't know what half of them look like. At least it'd be much better than them disappearing on me like this. Did my lost and found get raided by fairies? Oh, it's Miss Rachel. So y'all, Miss Rachel is an up-and-coming pop star who is also a Nekomimi, which means she can turn into a cat and into a humanoid figure at will. And she's wonderful. Jerry! Miss Rachel? Oh, oops. So sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Jerry. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ? I told you about it last time, remember? Oh, yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Oh, okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so... Oh. Never mind that. Let's just play it. Quick. Is this the song? So... This track is totally inspired by the drink you gave me the other day. That's okay, right? Of course. You composed the melodies? With Arami, yeah. So like, when I heard the name Dreamin' Blue, I thought to myself, could it also be read as Dream in Blue? Ooh, good point. I mean, you could. It reminded me of the melancholy you feel in the late hours of the night. It's when you're thinking about someone or something with all the what-ifs and unspoken feelings. It's a longing for all the dreams that have yet to come true. So, Dream in Blue? What do you think? Your dog doesn't like spinach? Are dogs supposed to like spinach? I don't think I've ever fed spinach specifically to our dog when she was with us, but I feel like she would just eat anything. It's chomp first, ask questions later. You know, I think I can see it. I like your take on the name, too. There's just one thing I'm wondering, though. What is it? If this is going to be your new single, wouldn't everyone be expecting to hear your voice? I know, but I already have a plan for that. You'll see. Nice. How are you, by the way, Jerry? Fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? He did. Her dad showed up. Henry, I think is his name. While you were making the salad and let her sample. You had a hyper dog that would chomp the heads off of fluffy dandelions just because? Can't imagine the fluffy ones taste good. I agree. Do you think that, like, or I guess not do you think, when they would chomp it, did like, they open their mouth and the fluffiness just kind of poofs out? Or at that point were they just wet and like turned into a nasty paste? Because I can't imagine swallowing fluffy dandelions would be pleasant. That's for sure. You never saw those fluffies again. They disappeared to the shadow realm that is that dog's stomach. Just gone. Hendry, not whatever I said, Henry. Give me that cake. Those are awesome emotes, Jay. Hendry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my texts last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often? What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd be raring to move out by the time you turn 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that, but Dad's getting older, you know? He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried. It's understandable. It came across to you like how an animal might nip at a moth for fun, but that's your only theory. I could see that, right? It's just like, you're chompable. Your texture issues are so bad that you're currently removing the cabbage from this bag of salad mix. Yes, do it. Take care of yourself. What's funny is I pick out the red cabbage from salad mixes too, but it's because I love them so much. I just chomp them and I'm not patient. But do it. Follow your sensory heart. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him. For now. Right. Well, hello. Welcome. Is it? Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Ah. Hello. How are you? I'm sorry. Just a second. All right. Oh no, something's going down. Huh. Is she all right? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right. What would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Easy. For our Neko Mimi. Milk, milk, milk. Can't be too hard. It is gonna be hot. I can't make you an iced bevy, but... Do we have any items for her? No, because they were all stolen overnight. Here you go. A cup of warm milk. Quote 88. I will ew for you. Ew. That is a good one. I love it. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? That'll be what the Jer brand coffee mugs say. I actually love that idea. Wisp. That would be fun to make. No. I think I'm sad. Well, what's wrong? That's right, Riona. What's wrong? That or the cake mouse pad, right? I don't even have a dumpy emote. I think it's just canon that Jer is flat back there. I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation? Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies, I didn't mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel is right. Feel free. Oh, what a good emote. Oh, it's End VR TV. Y'all, that's a great channel. If you like dance music, if you like DJs, channel where that emote came from, quite amazing. After listening to the experience you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Jerry and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? What makes it more troubling is it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. Oh, you're not a fan of spinach stems either? You're gonna chop them off? Sunny sent a pic of their blanket in the server. Wanna see, I wanna see, I wanna see. Ooh, Sunny. Those colors are gorgeous. It feels very like autumnal. With the cream mixed in with the like beautiful like reds, greens, and browns. Great job. Actually, the red in the ombre yarn, the red is pretty much the color of the red in my blanket. Quite nice. Why is there a real Sunny jail emo? No, amazing job. Wait. He earned it. Uh-oh. He earned it. What crime did you commit, Sunny? You can be honest here. No judgment. Put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself. I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? Don't make me come down there. Eating sand. How many grains of sand, Sunny, have you now consumed? Thousands? Tens of thousands? And what does that have to do to your tummy? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? Been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid. I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education. And for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I'm already familiar with. Yo, Kurt, welcome. How you doing? I am having a great Saturday evening so far. How about yours? Less than 3,000 grains of sand. I don't think his tummy has noticed yet. That is a tummy of pure steel. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again just might be. it might be difficult. Miss, I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Miss Rion, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Jerry insists, right? Right. In that case, I'd like something made with blue pea, but no milk or ginger, please. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Doing good. Just chillin'. You've heard good things about Coffee Talk. Might have to check it out for yourself. I love Coffee Talk, and the 3rd game is coming out in March. I'm so stoked. But heads up though, Kurt, this is our finale of episode 2, so there are so many spoilers. This is a visual novel, so I won't be offended if you have to walk out because of spoilers. But if you're not worried about spoilers, I think you'll be in for a treat tonight. Right now, there's a mystery afoot, and we're about to bring the mystery to a close. But this game is fantastic with really great characters. And what's nice is the characters in episode 1 are the same, mostly the same in episode 2. But the 3rd game that's coming out is a completely new cast and takes place in Tokyo instead of Seattle, which I think is going to be lots of fun. Okay. Blue pea, no milk or ginger. What if we do blue pea, honey, and mint? Let's brew it. Yes, Coffee Talk Tokyo. You've heard about it? Hell yeah. I saw it maybe like 2-3 months ago when we started the game. But it was made by it's being made by a different developer, or at least under a different name. So I thought it wasn't real. I thought it was like a fan game or a not actual real sequel. But it is. They're now promoting it on the Coffee Talk episode 2 Steam store page. So. Ooh, we made a beautiful drink, y'all. A flower bed. Here. I do hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. Driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own, not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right? I agree. It's very pretty. I like the little bee stick too. Very cute. Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done in a lot of ways, like politics. You're not wrong, but it was just an example. Jeez. But I admit being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Oh, I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. What? Eyeballs. Wow. I always believe in sincere efforts, but never mind that. What are you going to do now? I'm not sure. Already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomo to Chill. If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Let's do it. Text him. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Lucas is gonna love this. He responded. What did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's going to text me later to talk more about it. Seems like he's in the middle of something. Well, at least that's one thing settled. Yup. Yes. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we don't see a lot of banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason that I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well, a mobile. Huh. Oh no, 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 please. Ah! I need a mobile fortress to protect myself from y'all. Scanning me, freezing me in time. Bombardier, why do you look like you're about to deliver a baby to an unsuspecting couple? It does look like that. Are you a little stork, buddy? You a little stork? Anime eye Jer. Totally. Yes, actually, we will put in. That's my fault. Thank you. We have a redeem coming. 2 seconds. Let me open my bot. Thank you for reminding me. Thanks for that other guy. At least I got my costume figured out. But I didn't do Ian Jer. There we go. New redeem just dropped. Did you have a hot cocoa? Well, the 8-ball disagrees, but I think the 8-ball is full of shit. Yo, Treble, thank you so much for the lurk. Giving you a big hug. Thanks for being here, my friend. EB and Jer. So true. Jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Why did I do this to myself? Heading back to ranked league, but enjoy the stream? I shall. Y'all, please go drop Treble a follow. Best of luck on your league games. -2. You had PB&J in the States. It's massively overhyped. I don't really get why it's a thing, right? What kind of jelly? What kind of bread? What kind of peanut butter? I mean, maybe we're just American and really like it because we're American and we were raised with it. Give me a very crunchy peanut butter on a really nice chunk of white bread. Couple of slices of really nice white bread, toasted with butter on it. And then put in some like a really tasty jelly. I just only have like grape right now, but let me think of one that's really good. I feel like a peach jelly would be really good, or like a blackberry jam would be fantastic. But you know what? To each their own. And then a giant pile of potato chips on the side. Mwah, so good. Apple jelly, that would be really tasty too. Crunchiest peanut butter you can find, and grape jelly. Don't know of any other jelly for PB. Brew. I think I'm gonna need to have a peanut butter and jelly for dinner. At least as a snack. Grape is really good. That's like the one I just kind of keep around. But if I'm feeling fancy, give me a peach or a blackberry for sure. Thank you so much, Orange. Welcome in. How are you today? I'm doing a great stream. That means so much. Oh, we have ads starting. So sorry, guys. Sorry, Orange. Y'all, if you get these ads, please do not watch them. Please go take care of yourself. Get a bevy, get a snack, make a PB&J, perhaps. We'll be here when you get back. Because this is story-based, I am going to pause so you don't miss a ding dang thing. So hold on tight, and I will be right back, y'all. See you in a sec. There it is. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Well, those sound like really tasty jams. Cherry for spring, strawberry for summer, apple butter for fall. Yes, apple butter is the goat. Keep forgetting about apple butter. Boy, it's good. You want to try cactus pear jelly? I recommend. I can't find it here, but I've been able to find it in like the desert, like Arizona, New Mexico. But I'm sure I could order it online, right? You can order like anything. Oh, so true, Val. Donna's pretending to snuggle with you while squeezing over towards your dinner. The very devious. Get a cat. Ow! What are you doing? Thank you. The very devious kitty cat. My cats are way more straightforward about it. They're just like, give me that food. I don't care. Ow, 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 ew, ew. Who's the most desperate? Ew, 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 ew. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at setting up this redeem. 1 second, he'll show up. There we are. Sweet. 2 whole children. No half children. Poof, he's gone. Magic trick. Free uwus by attacking him. I know, I just gave you so many free uwus. All right. So, right before the ad break, Riona was just starting to realize that she should like take risks and be open to new types of rejection, because as a banshee, she's been rejected most of her life for who she is, and she's used to that pain and didn't want to experience that new kind of pain. But she's moving forward with it. And thank you so much for the follow. We do keep followers anonymous, but know that I see you, and however you want to be here is welcome. Whether you want to chat or lurk or vibe or throw a pie. Oh no, right now I'm a PNG, so I will turn back in like maybe 30-45 seconds, and then I'll redeem the pie again for you. Welcome in. Quotes. Quote 38. I am naked in front of you guys every night. Woo! All right, let me throw that pie for you, Emily. How is your day going? And also, quote 86, this is a rule we must always follow. Always get a flared base. Always. Oh, that pizza was yummy. Now I'm starting to get hungry. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then we're going to dive back in. I never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. Perhaps it's better if I go now. Okay, I'll leave too. I mean, if you wish, I can drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. It's fine. Okay. See you later, Jerry. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. The tea of the day. I am drinking decaf green. It's quite tasty. It's been my go-to for most of my tea drinking lately. I go through like periods, right? Periods of different kinds of teas. Right now, my current obsession is decaf green. I suppose I'll wait another hour. And that is the end of the day. Only 2 more days left, y'all. But I do like how Riona's story is shaping up. Rachel hasn't had much of a storyline in this game, but that's okay. I still liked seeing her. What do the morning whispers, the evening whispers have? Yeah, in this game, the newspaper hasn't had as much effect on the narrative as the first game. Yo, Octopus, how are you doing? You just had some actual coffee. Ooh, how was it? How do you take your coffee? I usually just put like a splash of milk. It's really good. And cheesecake? Buried the lead. Ooh, what kind of cheesecake? I recently went to Cheesecake Factory with Spence, and we ordered the tastiest blueberry. I think it was blueberry cheesecake. Oh, I keep thinking about that cheesecake. Espresso or cappuccino mostly, but you'd be getting into lungo. Ooh, what is lungo? Lungo. I've never heard of that. Plain from the Cheesecake Factory. I mean, even plain cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Mwah, so good. Oh, it's a long espresso, so it just is a longer brew, right? More water pushed through. I'm assuming. More water, yes. Nice. I like that you're like making real coffee drinks. I just put coffee grounds in a little tiny cup and then put it in my Keurig. We don't buy the Keurig cups anymore because of plastic waste. So we use refillable like filters, but we still got like we don't drink that much coffee, so getting it by the cup is definitely more efficient. Oh, I take that back. Snap drinks a ton of coffee, and he likes it by the cup like that. I drink maybe 1 cup a day. Like 1 cup in the morning to get me going. Sometimes 2 if I really feel like I want to have anxiety day. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. And we'll see what Gala has to say. Who I forgot to give the wedding invitation to. I still feel guilty about that. Ooh, we'll see. You've been drinking 2 to 3 cups of decaf espresso or lungo recently. Nice. Decaf, I totally get behind. I mean, I get behind it all. But for me, decaf is really good for my mental health. For sure. But I prefer the taste of tea over coffee. So if I'm going to drink something decaffeinated, it'll probably be tea. But I drink coffee for the like jolt of caffeine that it provides, you know? So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I really don't know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on that happy couple. It wasn't sad so much as cute, though. But it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow! Oh, whoops. My apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. A wall that could throw me around. What? I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. Yo, everyone. You all found your way to a seat? I'm impressed. We've been here often enough that we know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars, Jerry. So it does. They went to the wedding anyway? Oh, thank God. I was so worried. Now we get this celebration started. Please, I'm so excited. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Hey. Don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? No, we're keeping our last names. But, Mr. Miller, if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Oh, you always make me melt. Disgusting, he said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. Ugh. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure. And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it, please, Jerry. Freshness? What would they consider fresh? Mint? What if we did that? What if we did mint as the secondary? So we do like chocolate, honey, mint? Because ginger, lemon, ginger wouldn't be fresh. That's more spicy. Lemon's fresh, but not for chocolate. Unless. No. Let's try chocolate, honey, and mint. Could be something decent. After midnight? What an adorable drink. This is inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond, Jerry? I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night before meeting at the mooring. That's very lyrical. I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury. Even then. He would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends? Nah, you know rude vampires are much more my type. Oh, please. This has been the will they, won't they duo. Both games, and I want them to. So bad. I mean, Hyde is absolutely in love with Gala. And the craziest part of their story. So Hyde is a vampire. Gala is a werewolf. Gala used to be Hyde's personal chauffeur. Hyde is a famous model, right? And he and Gala got into an argument, if I remember correctly. And then Hyde took the car without Gala's permission from their hotel and then went and had an orgy in the car. And Gala had to pull him out of the car and take him home. They've been through so much together. So yeah, I really want them to link up. Hey, actually, no, I'm not offended. Right, Octopus? You know vampires. Vampires be vampiring. Rude vampire, and proud of it. That would look great on a t-shirt. Awesome idea. I'll consider that for a Christmas gift. Right. I guess we should raise a toast. Does anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Jerry, maybe. Oh, I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. You definitely are. Yes, if you want to, we'd love to hear you. In that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. And thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Hear, hear. You'll always be part of our lives now, Jerry. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. Really? Well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Bailey's, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. I don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Does Jer feed you? Right, thank you, 8-Ball. Of course I feed 8-Ball. 8-Ball needs the calories and the energy to make such important decisions, like, should I have cocoa? Beach time. Right. I don't know you as well as Jerry, guys, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did, but despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you're starting today. Oh, Gala. Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Jerry, my dear Jerry, never think that you're out of reach of my retribution. Him. I do apologize that we only served soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have benefited the occasion. Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh, breaking news, y'all. 8-Ball poops and is potty trained. The best 8-Ball. So well behaved. Oh. Speaking of starting a family, just in case you know. Oh. And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Gollum. Just imagine little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think. I aim to please. Hey, personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. He's not lying. I've never seen him touch it. Is there any specific reason why not? I just don't like the taste. Never got used to it and never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess, but no. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just as a taste among others, Gollum. Sometimes I want to taste wine, and sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely, booze just became this big social thing, but I, for one, wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago, and they had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. Wow. When did you go to a place like that? A while ago, with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Bae. I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. Now, in the hard version, I use vodka. In the soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, a pinch of salt, tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Or it. And of course, a big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type preferably, universal donors and all that. Yuck. I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. If people care to give me the invitation, that is. Oh, Mr. Hyde. I apologized for that already, but please let me say it again. I'm truly sorry for forgetting to give Bailey's invitation to Gala. The important thing is, it all turned out fine. It was very short notice, so I was hoping to text everyone anyway, just to be sure. Y'all, stop the presses. Hold the phone. We have a bean god ascension. Jane, are you ready for your ascension ceremony? Congratulations, my friend. Welcome to the Pantheon.
The fallen
leaves
tell a story. Rise
Congratulations,
now, ye
Jane.
tarnished,
Rise.
ye dead, who yet live.
Welcome to the
call
Pantheon,
of
my friend.
lost grace
It speaks to us all. Oh. Congratulations! That's so exciting, Jane. So, y'all, if you are unaware of what a bean god is and why we're so excited, so Jane did the hard work of amassing 50,000 beans, 50,000 jerry beans. And what happens when you amass that number of beans? You get your own ascension ceremony, and then you get your own you get a special Discord role, so you show up at the very top of the list of people in the Discord when you're online as a bean god, so all can know of your greatness throughout the land. So congratulations, Jane. And y'all, you guys can stack those. Like, for example, Sunny. I think Sunny is a 5-time bean god? 4 or 5? I've honestly lost track. I'd have to check the Discord roles to know for sure. But thank you, Jane. That really means a lot. 50,000 beans is no joke. And right, Octopus? That is a great emo. Get a drink of water and then I'll dive back in. It was very short notice, so I was going to text everyone anyway, just to be sure. Gerbert? Oh, Gerbert. How I love you. Still, I'm immortally wounded. I would have been displeased to miss this. Thank you so much for being with us, the 3 of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, baby. And your sister, Lua. She's got a very strong character, and I respect that. She's impossible, you mean? But I love her to bits. Yeah, she took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3. Probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yes, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala is a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. If Jerry ever moves out and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry, or you'll have to step over your primary school friend Bailey's. Marco? I thought I caught him staring at her. Bet they didn't leave it at staring. The 2 witnesses. Delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. That's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire, scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you've captured some pictures of our lovebirds too. Ah, yes, I really can't wait to see them. Oh, yes, so, Mr. Hyde wanted to pivot from being a model and decided that being behind the camera is where he wants to be. So he did the photos for the wedding. Well, that's the downside of film. I know, but it'll be worth it. I'm so happy to be patient. Good girl. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. Perfect shot. Oh, adorable. Oh, look at this, bae. This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Yes, truly. Thank you again for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. Polaroid, but no. It's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details. I love that you guys figured that out in the end. And I love this picture. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why, Jerry? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yeah, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. Our newlyweds don't object. I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I would love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day just hanging around here. Thank you for the hydrate, Moons. I almost knocked my bottle over, but I caught it. Oh. Chug, 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 chug. Okay, I'll take another hydrate. Thank you. Yum, yum, yum. Oh. No. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Jerry, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. Oh. So I take it you've decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde? It would seem so. Oh, come on. Tell him. Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going to back on it. You aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Oh, just tell them the story. It's obvious you're dying to. And don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's going to get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So, her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. That's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed. Can you imagine? Anyway, they got to chatting with Hyde, and just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. That is very good of you, Mr. Hyde. Nothing. I could use the experience so that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me, right? So, does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house and I've got the job. And I've got my own pocket werewolf. So, it sounds like I'll be staying here a little while. That is great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so the process. But as a vampire, my needs are a little particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? Huh, we're not too sure yet. But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomo.chill scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. Alright, I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does, and if my family doesn't contribute anything. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. I didn't know you talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is that I make her daughter happy, which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, when the time comes. The thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. Not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be the stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working, but I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. I've known many men who would have rather stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two just complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller. Miss W. No, using my family name on you, it feels wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. Oh, they absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. As long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Excuse me. Sounds like Hyde found a new way forward. He has, yeah. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious, and honestly a bit of a jerk. But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? I don't know if y'all can hear that noise. Cupcake is she's like throwing litter everywhere. There's nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Cupcake! Yes, Cupcake is one of our 3 kitties. I'm gonna put up our cat cam again soon. They just haven't been hanging out in here as much. But she's our tiny little girl, but she's fully grown, but she's like the size of a kitten. Maybe not. I don't think we've talked about Cupcake or our other kitties very much lately. I'll share some pictures on the Discord. Yeah, nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues, I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans, and we also struggle with that stuff. I guess the bottom line is everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? And the longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense to me. I will say though, I'm mighty happy that he's sticking around. for all that he can be a difficult one. But he also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. Yes, we really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. Hyde, I mean. He liked Jerry from the start. Not that I've ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me, and perceptive about me as well. And I'm glad he befriended you too. This chat, right now, it's really good. You're all right too, Gala. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at ya. Ah, listen to that. It is pouring rain again. Brr. I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, bae. But are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And I guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to get worried about you too. Oh, thank you, Moons. You guys are cute. So good, thank you. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. I've always wondered where that came from. It sounds like lip service for the happy couple, to avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Ah, maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it, Jerry? Are you referring to the goddess's tears legend? That's the one. I never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry, but I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm very curious. Alright. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but all of her children, one she liked best, were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle, and they will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godling sat on the edge of a cloud, pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them, and they lost their balance. Oh, no. Don't worry, it's not a sad story. All right. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground. Oh, did you hear Cupcake's meow? Oh, 1 second, I gotta pick her up. She has this thing where she has the post-poop meows, where she'll poop, and then she'll come to me and tell me about it and want to be held. Come here, baby girl. Got you. And for those of you who don't know Cupcake, she is also mostly deaf. So she also doesn't know how to regulate her volume. So she gets really loud. In fact, we have sign language for her to like be like, come here. We got our little sign. He loves it. Thanks for the quote. The post poop meows. She does. She gets the post poop meows, don't you, Cuppy? One's down. Okay. There you go. Ah. She just wanted a little bit of attention. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras. Causing chaos below me. Hey, Cupcake. Stop. Stop it. She's like grabbing every cable she can find. 1 second. Picking that up so you don't chew it. No chewing. She's very cable curious, which is not the best, but we just keep them pulled up. Except for that one. I left it. Until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray just for clarity? Well, that's going to help me for sure. I get lost without names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As the days passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and of young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess, that old hag, give her a chance, my love. She improves. But yeah, at first, she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, he's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry and she told Aeon, get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiancé. Yuck. And to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have my Ray by my side? Down to get married they went. And for many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then for many more hours, she was despondent and sulked. Then finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Ray. They were in the field where Ray had first found Aeon. They wore garlands of flowers, and they were surrounded with people they loved. And for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating in the wind. And the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, her child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But a goddess's word, once spoken, isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it. Speaking of Ray, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for the P&J. Yeah, the game is on sale right now? Hell yeah. Though, heads up, We are in deep spoiler territory right now. If you don't mind spoilers, then totally good, but we are in the final hour of the game. That's
Balls.
fine. Okay. Good. Balls. I hope you're having a good day, Ray. Welcome in. Thanks for the quote, Moons. Quote number 148. That's what the stream together was really made for. It's for the milk-soaked webkins. Is it do nothing day? That sounds like my favorite kind of day. I'm here for that. Well, happy do nothing day, everyone. I don't know if you're talking about a national holiday, or just the fact that it's a good empty Saturday for you, but either way. Oh, it was yesterday, so you're celebrating today? Yeah. Friday is a work day for most people. You can't celebrate do nothing day when you gotta punch that clock, right? Oh no, Moons, you've done things today? Well, the gods are angry with you, and you're going to have to make up for it tomorrow. You did even more yesterday. So bad at celebrating. I haven't done anything of note. This is the most I've done all day. For sure. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Ray danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." And according to elves, that's how we came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. My love? Are you tearing up? Nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. Oh. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. I'm not going to look at Rain the same way now. It's just a silly legend. Not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told you. My history with rain is a lot simpler. I just really love when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor, so I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. Great. I wish we all lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. Oh, look! Here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Kitty! Kitty cat! Alright, y'all, we have ads starting in about 30 seconds. Please don't watch these bad boys. And because this is a story-based game, we are going to pause during the ads. So I'm going to throw up the be right back screen, and I'm going to take my own words to heart. And I'm going to get a new bevy. I'm going to grab a little snack, stretch, and I'll see you guys back here in 3 minutes. Be right back, y'all. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. I hope you did not watch them like I requested. Here we are. By the way, if you're still here, Ray, I'll tell you the story, and anyone else who doesn't know the story behind the P and Jer redeem. So we played the first game in this series like 2 years ago. Almost a little, well, it's a little over 2 years now. Back when I was streaming off of a MacBook Air. And so I tried to run a 3D model. That did not work. So I was a PNG. And so that's the original PNG I used back in the day. That's why it's so crunchy. But, you know, it gives us a nice flash from the past. Oh! Ms. Blackfire, welcome. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Let me give you a shout out. Y'all, I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Blackfire at TwitchCon. She was one of the first people that I met at the beginning, like the party for affiliates before it actually started. Whoops, I mistyped your name. How are you doing tonight? You're doing good? I am doing great. We are about to finish. We're about to finish Coffee Talk. There we are. Oh, you're playing Hogwarts Legacy. How are you liking it? I've never played, but it does look like a really well-made game. And a kitty just showed up. Oochie coochie coochie coo. Look, here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. Oof, that's a very wet little guy. Poor Gala, did he just shake rain all over you? He did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? It's also going to poop scream. Kind of looks like Cupcake. Cupcake is white and gray. White with gray like pattern. She's an English short hair. Or British short hair, I think is what it's called. So she's got short hair like a tabby, but it's way thicker and sheds like crazy. She's like a freaking husky when it comes to her crazy thick fur. It's just short. Nice. You only did the first chapter of Coffee Talk. It was interesting. So many questions. You finally finished Hogwarts and it was great. It only took you 2 years. It's a big game. I feel like that's me if I start Baldur's Gate 3. It'll take me forever to finish that game. Yeah, this is the second chapter, and I think I like it more than the first chapter. It really expands these characters a lot. And the third one comes out in March. So stoked. Thanks for the quote, Moons. Out of context quote 79. What kind of midlife crisis did you walk into? Yes, a third. And the new one is Coffee Talk Tokyo. So we're leaving Seattle and we're going to Tokyo. I'm really excited about it. Is he your cat, Jerry? No. But he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. Well, time to take out a loan. Amen. I think the series is on sale. The first 2 games are on sale right now. Maybe just the first one. What do you think makes your character move away? That's a good question. I don't know if we're going to play the same barista. I'm assuming maybe because it's us. But it's been hinted that our character is a vampire. I don't know if that would play into anything, but I'm very interested to see what happens. It sounds like there's been some societal issues, right, in the US when it comes to non-human species. But honestly, it might be worse in a place like Japan, you know? You were thinking alien? You wouldn't be crazy for thinking that. There are a couple of aliens in this game. We've got Neil, who turned into Silver, and then we have Silver's sister. They're both really funny. I'm gonna miss them. They're like my favorite characters. He's not any friendlier than he was then, although he's not especially aggressive either. Maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got Hyde, too. Now that is an apt comparison. Seems that he might be looking for something, though. Or someone? Well, if that's the case, he hasn't found him yet. He came by another time a few days ago. Was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. And there he goes. Very mysterious. I feel like that's a Nekomimi. What did I miss? Cat, apparently. Yes. I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. He's come by a handful of times, but he doesn't seem to stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight, messengers between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. You're gonna try a YouTube vid instead of streaming it? That's a good idea. That way you can cut it, edit it if you need. But I really love this game. I need to get better. I don't need to, but I'd like to get better at my YouTube game. Start posting shorts, do some longer form stuff, but it takes enough just for me to stay on top of my VODs, which I have a week's worth of VODs to get you guys. They're uploaded, I just need to make the chapters. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needed to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you would be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular in the sense that I want it to look good, but he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, peak design trends. Hey, that car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. I should have brought that up. I shouldn't have brought that up. Truce? Why don't you help hide with decorating then, Gala? Why indeed? My job? Time? Your job? Time? I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior designer at best, but Gala is an interior designer's waking nightmare. Exactly, Octopus. Just kiss already. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they've got no taste. Yeah? Well, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Ugh. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this, all together when it's dark and damp, and feeling good and safe and home, a pretty rare feeling in a kind of public place. I think kinda is the key here. As far as I can remember, this has never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. I definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that, Jerry. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Our patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Well, goal very much achieved then. That, and also, y'all are alright. Sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our own stuff for a while. But I can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, or a month, or a year, I know it's gonna be a good time. Here's to that. Hear, hear. Heh. You all are welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. Well, we'll definitely pop by to give you news, and to get fury remedies, and to listen in on the drama. We can't wait to welcome you back. I think the rain is over, and we've kept you up for a while already, Jerry. Yeah, we should use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. All right? Good night, Jerry. Good night. Good night, you two. Let's go, darling. Let's. Good night, Jerry. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight and on other nights. No. Thank you for everything, truly. Have a good rest, Jerry. Will do. You guys coming? Yeah. Just hold the door for me a second longer. Eek, Bay! What are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. I love you too. Bustling, busy, and abuzz. Peoples whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose successes and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like, to have a chosen hive. That was beautiful. So beautiful. We have our final day. And what perfect timing. Baby Spock's away team beaming in. Spock, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. And hi there, Iron Brew. Iron Brew? Baby Spock's away team beaming in. Let me give you a shout out, Spock. Y'all, if you don't already follow Baby Spock, please go do so. They're a part of our community, and they're also a wonderful streamer. I was just in there earlier. They were playing Copycat, which I had never heard of, but it's like a cat simulator with some like environmental storytelling, and it's very cute. So your stream, it was good, a bit bittersweet, but good. It did look like it could get a little sad. Hey there, Spice. Baby Spock's away team beaming in. How are you doing? You really feel like the cat? The moment that you walk up to the roll of toilet paper and then music starts playing and the camera takes over. I was like, this is everything. Everything. I'm totally going to pick up that game. Did you finish it? Oh my god, yeah. You have to if you're a cat and you see a roll of toilet paper. You did! Hell yeah. Congratulations. Was it a like a one sitting kind of short experience? You're existing. Oh. I'm sending you a big hug, Spice. A big ol' hug. I'm gonna grab my tea here. Of course, my friend. I'd say so. I'm usually a slow game player, so I got through it in one go. Oh, that's awesome. I'm pretty slow at playing games too. I did it! What did I do? I don't know if we finished the game yet. What did I do? You like to look at all the things. Me too. I also get lost. Oh no. Oh god. Here we go. Ah, no. Oh no. Ow. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Glitch Jer. If you were honest, you'd get banned. Well, I guess thanks for couching your honesty. Balatro? I love the jiggle physics on this hat. Oh. But Spock, if you need to go de-stream, please feel free, my friend. I know the streaming can be exhausting. Of course, if you're good to hang, love to have you. But please feel free to take care of yourself. And thank you for trusting your community here. Right in the neck. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the chiropractor after that pie throw. Threw it all out of whack. Amazing. Enjoy your dinner and have an awesome rest tonight, my friend. Thank you for being here and for bringing your community over. And we'll see you soon. See you so soon. And we're on our final day of the game, I do believe. Somehow, this feels like deja vu. Hey. Welcome, Officer Georgie. It's cracking. Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Oh, deja vu. What? Nothing. Everything's fine. I have everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather's kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course, but the thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I want to order something. Perfect. What would you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple weeks ago. Don't do that to me, Georgie. A couple of weeks ago? Yeah, give or take. We were promoting a new tea selection at the time. Good times. Right? Bro. Oh, I remember because we offered him blue pea and he was like, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. We were like, no, it's not PEE. I remember it had an interesting color. I'll take whatever you gave me that day. Well, let's check our brew pad. And we'll go to the blue pea. Or butterfly pea. What did I make him? I don't know. But I'm gonna assume it was blue lightning. Maybe? No. You know what? Let's just make the dream in blue. I don't know if this is gonna be right. It could be completely wrong, but that's what he gets for not remembering what I made him. Go blue lightning. Let's make some latte art. It's your last day. Mess the drink up. Exactly. They are firing you. You can make latte art, and I'm not good at it. Right? This is a game changer. I'm sure you can make good art with... Oh, you know what? Not too shabby. I'm gonna call that good. Probably the best I've ever made. Everything I was making before was either a diglet or a penis. Like, I could not make any other shapes. No matter what I tried, it always came out to a cock and balls. Draw a line down the middle and it makes a leaf. You sucked at that? Very much me too. Oh, with the etch. I don't think I did it right. That's okay. Now it's like, it looks like a ghost Pokemon. Okay, maybe not. Probably in real life. I will say the fluid, like, the fluid mechanics of the milk is not very easily, it doesn't feel very real, right? A ghost phoenix, exactly. And it's not even what he ordered, I'm sure. You sure? You know I can't drink anything with milk in it. Oh no, is bro lactose intolerant? You're right, I've made a serious mistake. Well, just take it away. I don't feel like drinking anything tonight. I am deeply sorry. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple of days since I was here, but I admit a lot has happened. Hey, nerdy, thank you so much for the lurk, my friend. Good to see you. I've ruined everything exactly. I can't believe you've done this. Oh? Yeah, for starters, word is spread that parking on Bourne Street is no longer safe. Because of the vandalism? Yeah, I really don't want it to escalate, you know? I don't want the story of the street rewritten into something bad. Makes sense. What did you do? What makes you think I did anything? Just a guess? Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid the old gnomes a visit and had a chat with them. Oh? What did you talk about? We talked about what could happen to them and the area due to the vandalism they committed. They were remorseful, to a point, because they're upset about what happened to the remains of their friend. Right. All they wanted was to create something memorable that would stay in everyone's mind, in one way or another. Even in a bad way. But I thought they were going for two. Oh, Sonny, I'm laughing, imagining going to a cafe, getting a drink with milk, being like, I can't drink this, and the barista's just like, oh no, is bro lactose intolerant? So true. Just right to his face. Oh no, is bro lactose intolerant? Yeah, it was gnomes, I think, because anything that's not officially any being, any race of fantasy creature that's not recognized legally, if you're not like an elf or any of the people that we've seen come through here, vampires, they're all called fairies. It's racist and shitty. That's the world, is that if you're a marginalized race, you're considered a fairy. It's always gnomes, right? Oh no, is bro gonna poopy his pants? Is bro got a tummy gurgle issue? Oh. Turns out that's not the case. They just wanted to create something memorable, something that gets everyone talking. But when I gave them a hypothetical scenario with rumors going out of control and how folks will spin the whole thing into something else, they were a bit stunned, honestly. Because they didn't think of the consequences that far ahead. Right. I told them it could potentially lead to the street being closed because it would be deemed unsafe, maybe even rebuilt into something completely different, which would effectively erase all trace left of their friend. So they decided to stop right there, right then. Interesting. But, I get their need to keep the memory alive, even if what they did was a bit misguided. I understood. Still, what they did was not the way to go about it. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this memory stuff. Shows that I, and the world, probably, need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general. I agree. So, what did you do next? You need that on the soundboard. Maybe we'll make that. Maybe we'll make that another bits redeem. Did you arrest them? No. All I did that day was chat with them because I wanted a clearer picture on everything, including the old fairy market and all. I also shared the story about my grandpa. In the end, they said whatever I decide to do, they'll accept. I went home. I see. You know, my daughter asked what happened. Now, since she gave me good advice on the case and everything, I told her the whole story. About the street, about the tree. Oh, that's really everything. Anyhow, after our talk, I guess she started looking into the fairy folk's history. And in one of those videos she did, I have no clue what to call them. They're videos of herself packing orders while talking about stuff. I see. I reposted it on my tomo.chill a couple days ago. Ah, I see. She basically talks to her viewers about what she learned in the video. About your case? No. Only things she's learned on her own. Okay, got it. Well, that's great though. You never know, maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Get everyone wondering about this piece of disappearing history. You're right. Who knows what the future holds? Lucas is in the house, yo! Hey. What's up? And you, Pops, how goes it? All good. You're in high spirits, aren't you? Always? Anyway, Pops, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that? What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I should probably explain, but first. Dear Jerry, may I put in an order? You may. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. You got it. Blue pea latte. Coming right up. To my hyper friend. I'm gonna try to make him. It's going to be really rough. I just want to make a circle. Oh, there you go. And then his little horns. Horns. It's abstract, exactly. He's more like a blob. A cup of blue latte with a masterpiece on it for you, sir. A masterpiece, eh? I like your confidence. It looks like Slimer shaking his fists. It does. Anyway, cheers. Nice. Thanks, Jerry. So, what's up, kid? All's well, Pops. I'm waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, so Miss Riona's coming. Yup, she should be here soon. The last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Oh? Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. Tisk tisk. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule is probably a lot like everyone else's. I hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Oh, sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Well, then never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. You! I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy and annoying old guy. Still, it's good that you guys are talking. Especially considering what happened the first time you two met. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take it a step back from time to time. Yup. Welcome, Miss Riona. Hello. Lady, finally you're here. Good evening, miss. Hi, everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? No, not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Nah, you're not late. I'm just early. Would you like anything to drink? Yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee sweetened with a lot of honey, if you would. I guess this is simple. 1 coffee, 2 honeys. Honey coffee. Let's see if she likes that. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So, what's been happening with you two? The kid stayed up for days or something, apparently. Does that include you as well? Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? And? I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying and nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Anyway, the truth is, me and the lady have been discussing the show's format. Oh, how goes it so far? We're almost there, right? I think, yes. We've been discussing it quite intensely the past couple of days. We're at a point where things are beginning to take shape. But it's just not quite there yet. But almost. That's why I've been staying up late, organizing all these ideas into a deck. We're making a new show proposal to pitch to my team. Are you two going to work together then? In a way, it is my intention to act as Lucas's guide to the city. I'm going to have him drive too sometimes. Yeah. I don't want her to always drive me around, but I might need some time to get used to driving again. Is that okay? Of course. My suggestion would be for us to drive across the Evergreen Point Bridge on days when there's less traffic, when the sun is out. It will make you feel good, I am sure of it. Oh, okay, let's do it. Anyway, so that's what's been happening. Meanwhile, I've been helping her find auditions. I wasn't aware there were many ways to find audition leads online. I mean, you still have to vet them though, because there are so many fakes out there. But I'll help you with that, don't worry. Okay. Well, sounds good, y'all. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I might have to leave soon. Oh? Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It was a really busy day. Oh, word? Let's go then. You can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. No, let's just go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it, I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me. Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too, you two. Bye, Jerry. See you again soon. Goodbye. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon, though. Duty calls. Sure. Hello, Jerry! How are you? Brea? Hey, Miss Green Hair. Hey, officer. Long time no see. I heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much, but I've been somewhere. Well, I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, duty calls. Oh, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell Jerry the truth, okay? Later, Jerry. I will. This is the first time Freya's shown up this episode. Let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend, Jerry, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last-minute thing. Even I didn't know I'd be back so soon. What makes you return sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, do you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yeah, you have a good memory. The first time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. I thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso is one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thank you. One espresso for me, please. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Easy enough. Here you go, Freya. A cup of triple shot espresso for you. Great. Again, this deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Well, something about telling me the truth. Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon, and it's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive. It was something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form like last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation, which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. Not a scam, is it? Of course not. Well, how long is it going to be? I don't know. Probably a few months. But I might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Mary? Are you sad? Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Oh. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. There should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Oh, you have no idea. Spill it. Everything. All right. So, It started around 2 weeks ago. Aqua is working on her game, while Myrtle helps from time to time. They're a good team. Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected, and Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Mongolian steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread all around Seattle, and Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms, to his obvious displeasure and secret joy. Lua and Bailey's bought a little house with large windows, a small garden, and an extra bedroom. Bailey's been using it as a workspace, but it stands ready for another function when the time is right. The Neko Chell Axe Arami collaboration was a success as a new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she says. Riona and Lucas often come to the coffee shop after his driving lessons to discuss a variety of topics. Looks like they're taking slow and planning things carefully as they match up their working schedules. Fortunately, the vandalism ended before the rumors could worsen. Sometimes a lone officer can be seen placing flowers where the dead tree once stood. And that is Coffee Talk, Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Great job, you all. This game was so good. Oh my god. I got chills at the very end. Hooray! I loved it. And thank you all for hanging with me during this whole game, like 7 parts or something. I really loved it. And now we gotta find something new to play on Thursday nights, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, it's the last time you'll see P and Jer for a minute, but the new game comes out in March, so we'll be playing it right when it comes out. And P and Jer will be back. Oh, I'm sending you all a big hug. Moons, Octopus, Sunny. You missed a little bit of the end, sadly. Oh, well, everybody ended up happy. And that is great. Apparently there are multiple endings. Like, I got the good ending for some and the normal ending for others. And I wonder if it's how well I made their coffee that changes the story. I'm not sure, because there's no other way to impact the way things go, you know? Get you a coffee! Well, say please first, my lady. What can I make you? Right? Better play it again. It is such a good game. I'll be very interested to see. Right? Lactose poisoning. Oh, does bro have lactose intolerance? Does bro poopy his panties? As someone who is formerly lactose intolerant, I get it. I super get it. Oh! Game. Almost. Hmm? Miss Riona? Well, hello again. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Oh? What item is it? It's fine. I've got it. It was right under this seat. Really? Huh. I always made sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things, particularly if it is a task that we have performed numerous times. That's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double check everything. It may or it may not be. I have a feeling you will find something of interest either way. There's even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Jerry. Oh. Okay. Have a safe trip, Miss Riona. Huh. Woo. Hey, I did. Did you say did bro poopy his panties? I absolutely did. Oh well. It looks like no one else will be coming tonight. Might as well go check on them. What was that? That sounded like it came from inside the drawer? What the? The missing items. They're here. But they vanished a while ago. Now what is really going on? You have now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. Turn the car around. We're playing again. Great game. Great game. Ooh, there's an endless mode. I wonder if that's like coffee practice. I'll have to give that a try. This was amazing, y'all. Thank you for such a great time as always. I do need to get going, so I'm going to find us someone to raid, and then I will be moseying on. So on Monday, we are doing a special stream to celebrate the launch of Hungry Horrors, a pixel art indie card battler roguelite that is made by LGBT plus developers. So if you want to come on Monday, 5:30 p.m. to help us celebrate and support queer developers and game making, please do so. We're going to have so much fun. And I'm giving away 2 copies of the game courtesy of Clumsy Bear Studio, the devs, and Queerty Gamers. So you gotta see if you can win a copy on launch day. That'll be Monday night. And then the rest of the schedule will be up. It's gonna be a bit of a weird week, so I'm gonna try to make sure to get everything, but we'll see. I'm gonna really try to be here every night I normally am. Let's see. There's not a ton of people online right now. I think there's some people I want to raid, but they're kind of playing like horror games and stuff. I want to keep with the cozy vibes tonight on this Saturday night. Let's go see. Let's go see Ostensibly Jack. Let's see. Jack is always a good standby. Yeah. Let's go spend time over there. When's the 12-hour coffee talk stream? Ooh. We do have a 12-hour stream coming. It's been a weird month, but I'm still working on the chaos stream, and we're going to have a 12-hour stream after that. So I'm excited for them. It's going to be a lot of fun. I just got to find a date to do it, you know? Just got to find a date to do it. All right. I'm going to start this raid. And thank you, Moons, for the raid message. I'll throw that in one more time. The top message is if you are a subscriber. Bottom one is if you are not a subscriber. Thank you, Jane. We are here to chill. And I am sending all my love to you all. And I hope you have the best weekend. And I will see you on Monday. All right. Good night.